You just broke up with your boyfriend in front of me. I got news for you, Red.
Why you say it like that? You said it all. What's wrong?
You're a gold digger.
It's funny that she reacts like this. So she sees this guy in a nice car. She immediately breaks up with her boyfriend and goes with this guy. I mean, she's not yours. It's only your turn, guys. There you go.
You are a gold digger.
No, what?
You're a gold digger. And I'm literally like confused because you just broke up with your boyfriend for no reason. You broke up with your boyfriend to be single.
I broke up with my boyfriend.
Literally. She thinks she has a chance with Chad, and so she breaks up with her boyfriend. No, you don't have a chance with Chad. Chad is going to give you 20 minutes on a Wednesday. That doesn't mean you're dating. That doesn't mean you're in a relationship.
We're going to be single. What do you think?
Yes.
So we're not, like, it's no longer...
No. I would never.
How you gonna make me break up? Why would you let me do that if you know that you wasn't... Yo, you're crazy. I'm a gold digger. How am I a gold digger?
Because of everything you just did out there. You told me you weren't interested, all of that.
It didn't matter.
What do you mean it
You
didn't
said
matter?
it didn't matter. How you gonna hold that against me?
And if
And
you look
said
right there, though, look right there. It's a small pen, and I'm catching gold diggers. And this is on YouTube, and this is on gonna be everywhere. You exposed.
That's right. So, and how is she ever going to get back together with her guy, right? I mean, because that's what's going to happen, right? She breaks up with them and then she's going to be like, oh, baby, I made a mistake. Oh, baby, you're the only one for me. Oh, baby, X, Y, and Z. Meanwhile, she was ready to jump on the nearest Chad. By the way, look at the red flags. You can see she has tattoo on her arm there. She has tattoo on her neck. Guys, we're not out here dating girls like this. I don't know what you're doing if that's your girlfriend.
Nah, it's hard for me to even really take this shit serious, though, because, like, you just, I don't know, goofy. You goofy, bro.
She threw away something that's supposed to be serious for nothing, right? For, you know, for the chance at time with Chad. Again, back to Rollo Tomasi, he says this: 5 minutes with an alpha is better than 5 years with a beta, right? Like, there you go. This direct demonstration. And then when she realizes what mistake she made, she's crying, right? I mean, there you go. Hypergamy 101.
You just broke up with your boyfriend for somebody you didn't even know.
You just called me a goofy.
Think about it. No, just, I need you to go home and literally think about what you did. Because now you single, and now you don't have nobody.
Men really just want to hang out with each other, and they're not interested in hanging out with women.
Hey, what's up? Do you want to hang out sometime?
Hilarious. I mean,
yeah. So these girls, right? They talk about how, like, you know, be friends first, etc. But if you're not Chad, or if you're not a super attractive guy, or providing her with a lot of benefits, she doesn't want to be your friend. Which means that girls are never really your friend. Like, so just keep that in mind, guys. It's better to have male friends, because a lot of these girls in 2022, like, they're not out here trying to be friends with you. They're trying to drain and extract as many resources as possible while maintaining her options, right? She wants to have her main guy sleep with him and then extract resources from 50 other guys. And he doesn't commit and she cries about it on TikTok.
we all know it is a tough world out there. And for a woman to dismiss it as super easy and that anybody can do it, no.
No, not anyone can do it. And the reason is because most men are invisible to most women. And that's because of hypergamy. And not only this, right? So hypergamy means that women are attracted to men that are superior to them in every way. Taller, stronger, faster, more fit, more intelligent, everything. In every way. Better than them. And basically, the guys that aren't in this category to her, she doesn't even see them. So keep that in mind. Those men are invisible.
It takes hard work to develop yourself into somebody that people can even respect. They don't respect the average guy anymore.
No.
Would you rather cheat or be cheated on?
Oh shit!
Oh,
Ooh.
that's a tough one.
Probably be cheated on.
Why you say cheated on them?
Cheating just sucks. I don't want to be that guy.
Mom, answer this.
Yeah.
I want to know.
All right, so would you rather cheat or be cheated on?
Definitely cheat.
Yeah, you see? So what's the, you see? Who is the nice guy and who is the, like, who leads the relationship and who follows? The person who says they would rather cheat, they lead the relationship. Hello and welcome to the Helios blog. My name is Helios, here for another reaction video. If you're new to the channel, liking the content, hit the sub, hit all for notifications. If you'd like to support me, I do have a Patreon with exclusive content. Patreon.com/theheliosblog. Just go there and subscribe to the Nebula tier. Again, it's patreon.com/theheliosblog. Alright, let's continue. Way more fun. And meanwhile, look at the guy's expression. He's like, my whole life has been a lie.
She told me she's...
By the way, I think this is a red flag, and I haven't heard it mentioned before, but I think it is. If they only have one child, that's a red flag. It means the woman is not genuinely attracted to the guy. They would have more than one child. One child is for her security. 2 children means she genuinely desires the guy, or more.
going to watch the game at her friend's house. Then she sent me this photo. I'm not even gonna explain. If you know, you know, man. If you know, you know.
Yeah, I hope you guys picked up on this rather quickly. Her friend that has a video game console that's also subsequently watching the football game. Yes, it's a guy. And she's likely...
Right. So I'm going to go watch the game with a friend. What it means is I'm going to go hang out with a male friend one-on-one. What does that mean? What that means is that they're sleeping together. What does that mean? It means she's not your girl. She's everybody's girl. And if she's everybody's girl, you shouldn't be in a relationship with her.
cheating, so not very good luck for her.
You want him to change stuff that you see.
I love this woman. The woman expects her man to compromise and give her everything she wants or needs because her happiness is a priority to her.
Okay, let's just look at this girl for a second. Let's count the red flags. Dyed hair in 2 different colors, lots of piercings, neck tattoo, sleeve tattoo, excessive makeup, crazy glasses. Guys, how much more aposematism do you need? Stay away from girls like this. Just trust me, okay? Just trust me.
But she's not willing to do the same in return.
Look, her name is even Inked Goddess.
Him, because his happiness doesn't matter. And women will nitpick a man and pull him apart and say, these are your flaws, this is what you need to do to be better for me. But that same woman's not willing to take a step back, have some self-accountability, and say, what can I do to not only be better for myself, but to be better for the person that I claim to love?
This is one of the things that bothers me in 2022, is these girls, they only put their best effort for other people. For the person that they're supposed to love, they don't put in their best effort. They put in medium to low effort. They put in basically no effort. Imagine that. You're supposed to love that person, and instead of prioritizing them and treating them like gold, you treat them like trash and the average person well. It's utterly ridiculous.
I see why men don't want a relationship. It's just give, and all they get back in return is a headache and no Advil.
Literally. Okay, here's a incredible TikTok.
Dating broke boys. Don't date broke boys. They just stress you out. Number 1.
Okay. So, these girls in 2022 being like, don't date broke boys, right? Because if you're not providing for the girl from the first date, you're a bad man. No, you gave it away to Chad for free. Now that you've had your fun and you're ready to settle down, now you're suddenly not dating broke boys, quote unquote. So look at this statement here. She says, when I meet a guy and he wants to ask me out on a date, I say, okay.
When I meet a guy and he wants to ask me out on a date, I say, okay, where are you from? What do you...
Yeah, so what's the point? The point is already the guy is lost from the beginning because he's like, baby, can I take you on a date? No, we're not going on dates on the first date. We're going to coffee or we're going for a walk. I'm not spending money on a girl who I don't know anything about. I'm not spending money on a girl unless she showed me 6 to 8 months of consistent long-term good behavior. You're not getting boyfriend behaviors out of me for free because you don't deserve it. You haven't earned it. And the girl will appreciate those boyfriend behaviors when she's earned it. Trust me.
I am a aerospace engineer.
There is no way you've ever dated an aerospace engineer. Sorry.
I go straight to Google, type in aerospace engineer salary. 200,000 a year? Great. That's in my income range for.
Right. This is one of the girls you'd see on Kevin Samuels, the girl who's so clueless as to her own value that she wants a guy that makes $200,000 a year minimum. Most men in the entire planet don't make $200,000 a year. So ain't no way that you're dating that guy. You're just clueless and a liar.
Guys that I date. Now, if he comes and says that he works at McDonald's, no shade, you just don't make enough to date me, and that's okay. There's a girl out there for you. It's just not me.
I mean, yeah, she tries to sound all nice about it, to preserve it, and make it seem like it's all okay.
Oh, and here are the 4 things that she says about broke boys. Google his salary, check his living situation, he wants you to Uber is number 3, argues with waiter is number 4. So basically, she's telling on herself. She's been with guys that do all of these, and now that she's had a fun, quote unquote, and is ready to settle down, she wants you to make $200,000 a year. She wants you to take her out on a $200 dinner date. She wants you to do X. She wants you to do Y. We're not out here doing that. Girls need to demonstrate that they're girlfriends before being given the title. As Patrice O'Neill said, she starts in the mailroom and she has to compete to become the CEO. Or, you know, the assistant to the CEO. You don't just get that position from the start.
But she's truly deluded. You're talking about the top 1% of a 1%
Even
man
less, yeah,
here.
that's right.
One with an awesome, reputable career making over $200,000 a year, and he's just okay to fit your standards. He's just enough. He just made it.
Yeah, guys, if your girl's doing stuff like this, that's not your girl. Get out. That's no. No. Headache with no Advil, as they say.
I want to know why a lot of women nowadays are not afraid to be single. After we've evolved over time,
What?
a lot of women are now business owners, hard workers, super independent, mothers.
And this is some bullshit.
Women aren't as afraid of being alone and having to rely on a man to provide for her.
You're right. How? Because majority of y'all strong, independent, single mothers.
Right, so here's the thing. These girls, they go out here and they have their fun with Chad when they're 18 to 28, have kids, and, you know, focus on their careers, quote unquote, and then later on they want a guy to save them from their bad decisions. This is not how, like, the girl cycle is supposed to be. And it, like, even one generation ago it wasn't, right? So, or 2 generations ago. Your grandmother didn't live like this. She got married at 20, right? But now you, suddenly, you're totally different, right? It's utterly ridiculous.
Others have children by Pookies and Ray Rays. But you single women should be happy because you all are getting what you asked for. But he's right. Y'all wanted to be able to pay bills.
Got a point.
Y'all wanted to be able to have babies by multiple guys.
You ain't lying.
Y'all are getting all the attention that y'all want on social media.
That's true, yeah.
You're making your own money.
You're right again.
And the most important thing that y'all wanted is to be alone. Think about that.
I mean,
right, so the idea is, again, when girls say that they're strong and independent, what they mean is independent from men. They don't need a man for anything. And if a man is not needed, then why is he even there? Men want to be needed. So again, these girls being emancipated, quote unquote, from men, all it's doing is leading to their own misery. And that's why the marriage rate is 6 out of 1,000. Because these men, they don't want to commit. Because why would you commit to a girl who has thoughts like this? You know your relationship's gonna die.
yeah, if they want to be alone, let them. It'll be so much fun. Enjoy life all by yourself. Amazing, right? No, it's not. And when they come to the sudden realization, it will likely be too late.
Well, that's the thing, right? So, children that grow up only with a mother who don't have a father, they grow up with much worse outcomes, right? And life is hard. Life gets harder as you get older because the girls aren't getting all the attention from men that they used to as they get older. And so these girls want to have what the traditional girls have without being traditional themselves. They want to have a marriage, they want to have children, they want to have stability, they want to have a home, they want to be happy, but at the same time, they want to advertise themselves on Instagram to every possible man. They want to sleep around with Chad. They want to have all of the dating apps. They want to have an end count of 25 plus. Like, this is not, you can't have it both ways. And this is why the marriage rate in 2022 is 6 out of 1,000, because men are not getting married anymore.
Because they've already gone through the years of schooling and gotten their job and moved up finally, but then it's too late.
Hey. Roll down your window. Roll down your window.
Get your hands out of my car.
Roll down the window, ma'am. I'm gonna pull it down. This is what I'll do.
Why?
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't touch that. Don't put that on my car.
All right,
Are you serious?
have a good day, man.
So here's the deal. The girl pushes her cart into a police car because, again, she has absolutely no respect for anything or anyone but herself. And then she refuses to roll down her window, right? So the guy punishes her by handcuffing the cart to the car. There you go. Because she didn't realize a bad decision and she needed to be held accountable for her actions. Again, 2022 and responsibility and accountability are these two separate concepts.
You got me the wrong color, idiot!
Imagine this, that you have enough money and enough status and enough power to be able to buy a girl a new BMW and she's upset with the color, right? She can't appreciate a good thing. This would be a breakup for me. If I did this and the girl responds like that, she's so unappreciative of the gift I got her. Okay. See ya.
Okay, yeah, my satire alarms are going off like crazy for this one. But, I mean, can you imagine you putting all that hard work and sacrifice into getting an awesome gift for your significant other and they don't reciprocate off of some small little thing? To be so entitled to do so. I mean, yes, this video may be a joke, but I am sure this has happened before.
Oh, it's happened for sure. Because again, these girls, they get together with these guys because they're meal tickets. They're not men that these girls genuinely respect and desire. And because of that, they feel like they're entitled to do whatever behavior they want towards those guys. And so this is what you get. It's just ridiculous.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Why is dating so hard? Social media got these chicks thinking that they got something they don't have. So they only who got bread and then turn around and be mad when them type of dudes who got a bunch of money want these same to turn around and pay Chris Brown $1,000 to take pictures with him. You feel me? See, they charge broke to chill with them, but the more money you got, the less you got to spend. See,
that's exactly right. The rich get richer. That's exactly the idea. And the idea is this: the more buying power you have on the S&P, the more women will just accept more and more from you, right? So basically, if the girl is super attracted to you, she'll let you get away with any behavior, right? If she's not, she's going to start making rules for you. And women make rules for betas and break rules for alphas. That's how it goes. So if she sees you as a beta male, she's making rules for you.
Women want to deal with dudes who don't have no opinion. That's why you see a lot of these bad chicks with these goofy soft who ain't gonna challenge them on nothing. We ain't gonna ask them no questions. Any man that got his own taken care of, don't need their money, don't need they don't want to deal with it like that.
Yeah, a lot of interesting points here.
So the guy is telling all the truth, right? Like, that's exactly true. So these girls want to marry Chad, but Chad won't commit to them because they're not feminine. But not only this, because Chad has so many options by virtue of being Chad, he doesn't want to commit to a girl who's not competitive. A girl who's not willing to compete for the guy, he doesn't even want to look at. Again, if the girl's not fit, feminine, submissive, cooperative, and bedroom fun loyal, there is no reason for that relationship to happen. And so these girls then go and complain on TikTok, right? Because they can't marry Chad.
And what I would say is that he's referring to the guys that women get for long-term relationships more often. They'll get with a guy that they don't respect, that they can push around and control, and they will run off with Pookie and Ray Ray for the night. And
that's right. That's AFBB, right? So they have a beta male boyfriend, and then they sneak off and sleep with Chad on the side, because they're not attracted to their boyfriend. He's just a meal ticket. He's just a useful idiot.
then go back to the guy that they don't respect because they are using him.
The best way a man can save money is always walk behind your wife and put that back.
When I say that I'm afraid of men, I mean it, and this is why. On Friday night, I went out to dinner with a couple of friends. When we sat down, there was a table not far from us that was quite rowdy. It had a husband, a wife, and 3 teenage boys.
Right.
I hadn't even been sitting there for 5 minutes when I noticed that the husband was staring directly at me. I made eye contact with him several times to let him know that I was aware he was staring at me. However, this apparently only egged him on. He proceeded to stare for longer periods of time, told his 3 teenage boys to turn around and do the exact same thing. He then winked at me several times and picked up his phone to take a picture of me. At this point, I picked up my phone and I did the exact same thing. And he didn't even look away. This man made me so uncomfortable that I lost my appetite and I had to excuse myself from the table.
Here's the thing, if you get triggered that easily, where you have to excuse yourself from the table, go hurl in the bathroom, you need to grow up, develop a thick skin, because people really don't care that much about her. The guy...
There's more than this. Like, the girl is trying to virtue signal, right? She's like, oh, what you're doing is so inappropriate, and I was trying to point it out, but you didn't notice, and you're such a bad man, and now I'm gonna plaster your face all over social media, so all the other girls can agree with me. That's what's happening here. It's just a form of bullying, right? But, like, in the real world, like, life is not this easy rainbows and butterflies thing. So, like, it's utterly ridiculous that this girl would behave this way and think that everything's going to be fine. Anyway, let's continue.
I probably saw a booger hanging out of her nose or toilet paper attached to her shoe. He's like, hey, look at this girl. She's not that attractive. He's not staring at her. This is made up for effect. And if it does bother you when people look at you, grow up.
Why do men care about a woman's body count? Listen to me. A girl is lying about her body count, regardless. If you ask her, you multiply by 3?
Multiply by 3.
She's lying anyway. The reason, look, she's gonna give you a number, right? That she think is, oh, this is gonna sound good to him. She's lying, my boy. Trust me.
I mean, yeah, he's on.
Almost always. Yes, that's right. And again, the reason is because girls know that guys don't want to be with girls that every other guy has had. So she won't count the guy that she slept with in 2 minutes at the party. She won't count the guy that, you know, she was with a boyfriend, but she cheated on him, like, for one, you know, it was a one-time thing. She's not going to count the guy where she was drunk. She's not going to count the, like, you see what I'm saying? There's 1,000,001 excuses why she wouldn't add that guy to her end count. So when she tells you, she's always lying. Or, you know, let's say it's a good heuristic. Not always, but most of the time.
Onto something here. A lot of women will say that their body count is lower than it actually is because we all know that women with lower body counts are more desirable.
That's right.
I mean, that's a proven fact.
I think women's expectations are going up, and yet we're not becoming any more perfect.
True.
And so you have women that, you know, there was a guy that last time when I was here that said something so important. He said, you know, there are no consequences for a woman when she says she's a 10 out of 10. She's allowed to, you know, you have that rhetoric all the time that, yeah, you know, he asked me, what do I bring to the table? I am the table. And it's like, well, why are people treating you like a drive-through then?
Exactly. And more than this, if you believe you're a 10 out of 10, it means there's no room for improvement. If you believe there's no room for improvement, it means that there's no accountability. If there's no accountability, it means you're not responsible for yourself. If you're not responsible for yourself, you can't be in a long-term relationship because you can't change the behaviors you need to change in order to be attractive. So, there you go. All right. Let's do the Reddit post here. One sec. Okay, here we go. Found out my girlfriend slept with her current best friend. Me, 22, and my girlfriend, 23. We've been together for a year now. Moved in together 3 months ago. Met her mum a week ago too. Oh, by the way, you guys already know. If she's 23, that's a red flag. If she's older than the boyfriend. 23 is fine, usually the age, but girls only date younger guys if older men are interested in them. I always do everything that would make her happy. For example, I got her a cat as she always wanted, just to cherish her and make her happy, even though I never had pets and was not too keen on getting one anytime soon just because I love her so much. Again, guys, if you're going to compromise yourself for a girl, then she loses attraction for you. She asked me to check something her best friend sent. I saw her nude in shared media, so I decided to read the chats. Found out they were bedroom fun texting before we got together. I confronted her and she started justifying and agreed that they almost slept together. That's a lie. Never went all the way, got naked together, made out but didn't sleep together. Yeah, that's a lie. I understand she had a life before me, but why hide? She's still best friends with this guy, even was living in the same apartment with him before we moved in. Made me friends with him too. Now I can't get the thought out of my mind that the guy undressed my girlfriend, made out with her and touched her the way I do. I had a doubt on them and always saw her talking great about him and defending him and everything. Even saying he must be great in bed and all. She used to promise me nothing ever happened between them, and then I found this out. My problem is not why it happened. Why wouldn't you tell me this? In her defense, she says she thought I might get angry and break up with her. Yeah, exactly. What do I do? It's not the first time she's lied to me or has hidden something, but I love her a lot and think she loves me a lot too. I'm gutted. If she cheated on you once, she's going to cheat on you again. So, you can't be in a relationship with a girl that does this. If she cheated on you once, she's going to cheat on you again. Get out. 89 upvotes. She didn't tell you because she wanted him in her life. Exactly. And she knew if she told you it would make you uncomfortable and she didn't want to cause a problem. And so she lied. I would also tell you I believe she slept with them. That's right. She's only admitting to minor things because she got caught. Exactly. That's well put. Okay, we're going to end the episode there. Again, if you're new to the channel, liking the content, hit the sub, hit all for notifications. If you'd like to support me, I do have a Patreon with exclusive content, patreon.com/theheliosblog. Just go there and subscribe to Nebula tier. Again, guys, it's patreon.com/theheliosblog. Thank you so much for listening, especially if you took the time out of your busy day to listen till the end of my videos. I do appreciate it, guys, and I will see you next time.